Hello, beautiful people. How are you today? Today, we are going to speak about what women really want. Now, it doesn't matter whether you're a woman or a man, this topic will be very useful for you because this will, in the end, strengthen your relationship. And we begin by creating some awareness about some things. All right, so let me just share my screen. Okay, so what women really want. This also is very useful if you are single or you're a couple. So when you are single, you want to learn more about how to build a loving relationship in the future once you go out dating, once you find someone that you feel, this may be a good connection for me, this may be a good potential for future loving partner. So then you want to apply the step-by-step tips that I will share later to ensure the success of your relationship. Secondly, if you are a couple, of course, when we've been together for some times, problems start to happen, and I will guide you through a step-by-step, very practical tips on how to dissolve the issue and also moving forward. Okay, so keep watching. Now, are you stressed because money is causing troubles in your relationship? Oh, can you relate to this? A lot of couples are actually in trouble because of money issues. Yeah. Are you hurting because you're in effective communication, pointing and blaming? Now, if you are single, for example, did you experience this before? Yeah, perhaps one of the cause of your breakup was ineffective communication. There was a lot of pointing and blaming. Are you scared of losing your sparks in your relationship? As I said previously, once you have been together for some time with your partner, things start to change. Ooh, I wonder why. Yes, we definitely need to be doing something to always bring sparks into our relationship, because otherwise it will go bland. I can assure you that. Now, did you know the top 3 causes of breakups are infidelity, money, and communication? So the 3 pain points that I painted before kind of translate to this 3 major causes of breakups. Yeah, infidelity, money, and communication. Now, infidelity can be physical affair, can be mental, emotional affair. Yeah, it doesn't just be physical affair when someone cheated because someone slept with someone else. All right, it's also including mental and emotional. Now, money, definitely. The cost of living always rising, yeah, always stressful, and this can trigger fights in between couples, and also can bring stress. If you are a single person, bring a lot of stress in your life, and therefore you may not open up yourself to future relationship. You may limit yourself because of this money issue. Yeah. And communication, very important. Majority of the work that I do in my coaching practice is communication, ineffective communication. It is complicated, right? Yes, relationship is complicated. And so some people ask, why bother with having a relationship? Because there's so much work. During COVID, during pandemic era, as we all experience, these 3 things you can add on top of the problematic, the dynamic aspect of having a relationship. Loneliness, for example, during the pandemic, we were restricted in terms of movement. Only can move within a 5Ks of where we live. We can't socially mingling with 100 other people, for example. That can create a lot of loneliness. People living in old people's homes, for example, retirement village, they were not able to engage with their family because their family could only visit them outside the glass door. That was like heartbreaking, right? I wonder if you remember that time. Very, very challenging time. And then there's domestic violence, because couples have been together under the same roof for a long period of time. There's no kind of like me time, there's no solitude, there's no space that you can go to for a period of time to kind of like diffuse the tension within the house. That simply trigger domestic violence, increased rate of domestic violence during the pandemic time. And also miscommunication. Of course, when you are frustrated, when you're angry, you tend to point and blame, and your communication just go down the drain. Now, a little bit about me. I am a relationship coach and chief relaxation of Kayangan. Kayangan is my business. It means heaven. And I came actually from Indonesia originally. I moved to Australia when I was 21, and that was to get married to my first husband. After 10 years, I left because it was an abusive relationship. It was very painful. There's a lot of screaming match. We simply knew how to press each other's buttons. Very unfortunately. There's a lot of shame in the relationship. There's a lot of guilt going around, a lot of pointing and blaming, definitely. Some physical abuse, everyday mental, verbal abuse. So it was just very, very painful. However, after I left, I went to see a couple of therapists, went to self-development seminars to change my mindset, to change my behavior, and eventually I went back to college to study counseling and life coaching, and straight away I knew that I would be a coach, not a counselor, and my niche would be in relationship, because I am passionate and compassionate to help others in similar sort of predicament. And thanks to this marriage breakup, I gained anxiety, I gained depression, all the juicy stuff. So therefore, I can see the benefit of me putting my hand up for support, asking for other people's support, maybe friends, family, especially professional support. So then I can help heal myself. And this is what I can encourage for you. Ask for professional support, definitely. And therefore, because support is very important for me, I built a connection circle, and I have connection circle membership in one of my offerings for my clients, for my future clients. 3 months membership for $120. It is in person and online. In person in Sydney, which also streamlined via Zoom, so people from out of Sydney, out of Australia, can join as well. Normally in the morning Sydney time, and online normally in the evening Sydney time, so people can join everywhere. The side effects or drawbacks of not understanding what women want and not doing anything about that. Yes, what do you think would the side effect be of not understanding what women want and not doing anything about that? Mind you, this is not only what women want. Men also want similar things. Yeah. The side effect, well, you keep growing your ability to shout and point and blame, you know, with your partner, which is not very nice at all. It's very, very stressful. Yes, increasing the high level of stress that you already have. I mean, who would like that? It's not fun at all. When you're screaming towards each other, or the other way around, when you are not speaking to each other, silent treatment. It's not loving, it's not fun, it's not nice to be around people like that. All right. So in the end, the major setback would be separation or divorce. If you can help it, who would want that? I mean, you don't go into a relationship, you don't get married to, 6 months down the timeline to then separate, get divorced, do you? So let's do something about that, shall we? Now imagine, wouldn't it feel great to grow financial wealth together without any resentment? Yes, definitely. Money is an issue, a big issue in nowadays living, right? But if we can grow together, wealthy, financially, emotionally, without any resentment, it's just so lovely. How fantastic would it be to communicate lovingly with each other without holding grudges? Yes, it would be so fantastic. Can't wait. It's just so lovely. How amazing would it be to reignite your passion for each other and feel attractive again? Yes, it would be so amazing, absolutely amazing. Because, when we lose that spark and we start to feel not confident within ourselves, we don't feel attractive. It's like, oh, my husband or my wife just simply don't want to be around me anymore. What's going on? I don't feel attractive anymore. Am I now too old, too wrinkly, too fat, too thin? What is it? Yep, all these doubts, negative self-talk that we start experiencing. I mean, how amazing would it be to reignite your passion and feel attractive again? So good. I will share with you one of my clients' feedback from Amali. I was feeling disconnected with my husband in my relationship. They've been married for some years and they have 2 kids. Yeah. During the coaching sessions, I really enjoyed learning and receiving messages. The physical touch helped me to feel connected. It's so good to have a discussion in a safe environment with someone objective to hear our views and to help find resolution on how to overcome some of our issues. After the sessions, we feel truly loved and it reinvigorated our sex life. Woohoo! Yes, baby. It was a positive experience. If you have some issues in your relationship, I recommend Ingrid's coaching. Yes. So if you've been married or together for some time, even having, work, stress from work, and having kids as well, so a lot of responsibilities there, you can definitely bring the sparks back and strengthen your relationship before you go down the lane of separation and divorce. Okay, so let's get to the secret of what women really want. Number 1 is listening. Yeah, listening. It's not just any listening that when you listen to your friend disclosing her or his heart's content, it's like, oh yeah, me too. That's a friend listening. Yeah. Oh, I'm experiencing this pain. Me too. That's friendship listening. Okay. Another type of listening that we normally do is we listen to react, to respond. All right. So when your partner is saying, I feel that you don't pay enough attention to me. I really want to be hugged. I really want you to sit down with me and we talk for a long period of time. I really love that. But it seems like you are not, you don't have time for me. And then straight away, when you heard your partner say that, you jump, oh, no, I just have a lot at work. You know, you need to understand me that I have a lot at work and I'm building my career, etc., etc., etc. So even before she finishes her whole sentence, it's not just the 1-2 sentences, her sharing, let her finish her sharing, and then you listen, and then you respond, not to defend yourself, because normally when we listen to react, or we jump straight away. We want to give a solution or our defense, yeah, to whatever our partner is saying. No, don't do that. Let her finish the whole story, and then ask, you know, is there anything else that you need to say that I need to know? Yeah, fully listen, deep listening. Okay, so not listen to respond, to react. Secondly, understanding. Everyone really want to be understood. Yes, understanding. Oh, I see. I'm sorry that you feel that way. I didn't realize that you feel that way. I didn't realize that that's how you thought of that situation. Therefore, we got into a fight. Understand, yeah? Say words that convey understanding towards your partner. Because everybody, it doesn't matter whether they're right and wrong. You know, we tend to focus too much on, you know, I'm right, you're wrong, or who's right, who's wrong. No. When you want to understand someone, it's not about who's right and who's wrong, but really listen and acknowledge what they have to say. Okay, now I understand why you want to spend so much time with our baby and not so much focusing on our intimacy. You can say that, yeah, depending on your issues, obviously. Really understand. And then you will start noticing the difference in your partner's demeanor, in your partner's energy. Because when someone is fully listened and fully understood, their guard definitely goes down, right? And that is the one thing that probably you feel really difficult to penetrate, you know? It's like, oh my God, how can I actually talk to my partner? Because it sounds like he is not listening. It sounds like she is not listening. That's probably because they have their brick wall up. And by doing proper listening, proper understanding, then their walls start to come down and communicate well with you. Number 3, security. It's not just financial security, but also emotional security. Make sure that you convey to them, yeah, to your partner, that you are there for them. I'm here for you, my darling. Yes, it doesn't matter. I know that relationship goes up and down, up and down. Sometimes we fight. Sometimes we treat each other in silence. Not very nice, but just, you know, that I am here for you. I'm not going to leave you, you know, even though sometimes your hormones may be imbalanced, so then you become moody. It doesn't matter. I am here for you. They need to hear that. Yes, emotional security, very important. And also financial security. If you have financial issues, tell them, okay, be transparent on what your earning is, what her earning is, yeah? So then you can match the books, say, okay, this is how much I earn, and this is how much I pay in terms of bills. How can we work together to create, I don't know, side hustle, possibly side hustle to increase our income, and what are the major bucket leak. Everyone has a leak in their money bucket. Yes. What a leak that we can see, that we can find out, that we can get rid of. We can plug that leak, so then financially we're not draining money. Yes, we can save money and we can increase our income. Let's work together. That is providing security financially and emotionally. All right? That is a fun way to work around your money issue. Now, step number 4, for men to have higher level of awareness and emotional consciousness. Yep, higher level of awareness and emotional consciousness. Many women talk to me, this is what they want. All right, so sometimes men can be a bit clueless of reading the signals, reading the sign. Now, this is unfortunate, men. I know, I feel you. If you're a man watching this, I feel you, because us women talk in hints. So women, please do not talk in hints. Do not give hints. Just give whatever you're feeling, whatever you want, straight up. All right, so there is no guessing game for the men. Let's make it easier for the men, because we want them to understand what we want, right? If you really want the men to understand what you want, just talk it straight. Don't go around the bush and, okay, I need more intimacy. I need more sex, darling. Like, we haven't had sex for a long time. What's going on? Yeah? I really need to feel your love. I want you to hug me. I want you to hold my hand when we're walking together. I want us to communicate better instead of you going internally and think too rationally. I want you to feel what I'm feeling. All right, so communicate, women. Communicate exactly what we want. Not let the men guess what we want. All right, and also for men, you need to have higher level of awareness and emotional consciousness. When us women talk to you about, I don't know, let's take an example of grief, for example. Yeah, perhaps we lost a friend, or we lost a family member to death, for example. All right, so I'm grieving my mother, I'm grieving my father, or I am grieving my best friend. They just, suddenly passed because of whatever reason. And of course, with grief, we become sad, we become depressed, we become angry. All of the symptoms of grieving, yeah, until we reach the acceptance level. We want you, men, to be aware of these changes. There's a lot of change, yeah, and be aware and be okay with that. Okay. I understand that you are grieving about your mom. I understand that you're grieving about your best friend's passing. What can I do for you to help you? I can see that, your mood has changed. What can I do to support you? Not just, I'm sorry that you feel like that because your mother passed, or your father passed, or your best friend passed. But now it's about time that we go back to, our own life. You can't just be sad about that. You need to go back to reality. This is what's important. We need to keep going so we can afford this relationship, so we can look after our child. So that sort of talk that you dismiss her feelings about her grief. That's that example. All right, so you need to be aware of the changes in a woman's condition, situation, environment, and be emotional conscious about her needs. Yeah, be understanding. Going back to point number 1 and number 2, listen and understand. And lastly, number 5, intimacy. I mean, hello, it's not just men that want sex. Do we want sex, women? Yes, we do. We want intimacy, not just sex, mind you. So intimacy to us, it's not just about sex. The build up to lovemaking or sex, that is very, very important to us. So we would like to be pampered. We would like all the attention that we can get. You know, that's part of intimacy. It's not just like the intercourse itself. All right, bang, 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 thank you, ma'am. You know, we don't want that. Yeah, sometimes, yes, we welcome a quickie. It's nice, right? In the moment, spur in the moment, passionate, all right, very good. But in general, we want intimacy. It may take 24 hours to get to that lovemaking stage, because you need to build that intimacy. Have a date, have plenty of dates, you know. Know what she likes. If she likes to spend time with you, if her language is quality time, then spend a lot of time. Make sure that you provide time for her. Then that is part of the intimacy. Then you can get what you want at the end, which may be sex or lovemaking. All right. So if you can see, this also applies to men. Men also feel like this. Men don't want to be the, you know, sex object of a woman with high testosterone level, high libido. Yeah, some women definitely have high level of libido, and some men don't want to be the object of sex. You know, oh, you know, I'm having a man just to provide of my sexual needs. No, no, it's not like that. They also need to be nurtured. They need to be loved in multiple ways. So I like to treat couples and singles in a holistic way. So it's not just one way, all right? We see things holistically. So at least if you could go away and practice every day these 5 points, the secret of what women really want and what men want as well, as actually to a degree, yes, you will definitely be equipped to strengthen your relationship and to prepare yourself of what coming if you're single, of your future relationship. Now, let's have a look at David's feedback. We did the couple powerhouse with Ingrid after 20 years of marriage, and it was truly inspiring. Throughout the sessions, Ingrid listened, reflected, and helped us to rediscover intimacy. Thanks to Kayangan, we now have insights and tools we will take away to build an ever more caring relationship. Thanks, Ingrid. Yes. After one session, David said, "Oh my God, Ingrid, I don't know what we are going to do going into the one-on-one coaching with you, because I've never had relationship coaching before, but after one session, I feel that I've never been heard like this before." All right, so they bicker a lot, David and his wife, and after one session, David said, "Oh my God, I feel so heard," you know. Now, that's why I mentioned to you, ladies and gentlemen, that listening and understanding is very, very important. So now, let's close our eyes. If you can take a relaxing breath in, slowly in and slowly out. If you can sit comfortably with your back resting to the back of your chair and your feet firmly planted to the ground. Relax yourself mentally. Relax yourself physically. And keep breathing in slowly. And breathe out slowly. Letting go of any past hurts that you may had, that you may experience. Just let all that go. Don't think about it anymore. Don't worry about it anymore. Focusing on the moment. Right at this moment. Be grateful that you have this body, that you have this life. If you are in a relationship, be grateful that you have a partner at the moment. And if you're single, be grateful of the potential partner that you may have in the future, because there are a lot of, let's say, fish in the sea. Any man, any women out there that may be special to you, that will come to you in the future when you are clear in your heart, clear in your head, and ready to attract the right kind of person for yourself. And if you are in a relationship, really open up your heart. Let go of the past pointing and blaming. There's just no use to continue wanting to be right. Continue pressing to be heard. Just go in at the moment. And I encourage you to bring love upon yourself. So fill your heart with love. Imagine this green color that represents the heart chakra, that represents love. Picture this green color and breathe in into your heart. And keep breathing in, keep breathing in. And fill up your heart so full of love. It emanates into the rest of your body. Bring in more love into your body until it's so full of love. You emanate love outside your body. Keep breathing in and breathing out. So now you are so full of love, you emanate love outside your body. Share it with your partner. Share it with your family. Share it with your community. Share it with that particular person if you're single and looking. Share with that person. So much love, so you become like a beacon of light, so attractive to your potential partner, to your current partner, so attractive because you're so clear. You're not expecting a lot. You're letting go of past point and blame. You're loving. You're understanding. You can listen. You are emotionally conscious. You are aware of what's needed, of a loving relationship. You are here. You are open. You are forgiving. You are ready to give. You are ready to love. And you are ready to build a strong, loving relationship. So now I invite you to bring your awareness back to your body. Wriggle your toes, wriggle your fingers. Take a nice relaxing breath in. And breathe out. One more time. deep breath in, and with a loud noise, voice it out. Breathe out. And slowly, slowly open up your eyes. I hope you enjoy that meditation. The next thing that I do is retreat. Now, can you relate to this? Do you still get triggered by your ex even after being separated for a while? If you need support after separation, or if you know someone that is single because of a separation, join me in Kayangan From Relationship Pain to Soulmate Gain retreat for singles. By the end of this retreat, you will feel at ease in letting go of your heartbreak, feel more relaxed, achieve spiritual growth so you can attract a new loving partner that you so deserve. Okay, so book a chat with me and we can talk about retreat. Enhance your intimacy retreat. I love retreat, and this one is for couples. I haven't scheduled one at this moment. I haven't scheduled another one at this moment. However, if you're interested, highly likely it will also be 5 days, 4 nights in a remote location somewhere. So then you both can strengthen your relationship and be excited about each other again, be passionate about each other again. All right, please have a chat with me and let's connect. I definitely recommend for you to join the connection circle first, so then we can be in this one loving container of couples and singles in the connection circle. We can learn about life and relationship. We can share until such time that you are ready to attend a retreat together. One-on-one couples coaching package, which is called Couple Powerhouse Diamond Package. I marry my 2 skills together. I am a spa therapist and a relationship coach. So I've been doing thousands of massages in my lifetime, right? And I love teaching couples on how to massage each other for relaxation and intimacy. That's 3 massage lessons and 9 relationship coaching sessions. And also you will get the love bag, which is the products that will help you create that romantic ambience. And that is the price, all right? So if you're interested to do a one-on-one coaching with me, let's have a chat. And this will be perfect for bride and groom to be, to build a loving and long-lasting marriage, not just one big wedding day, and also for couples that's been together for some time that tend to drift apart for whatever reason. So this is a perfect package for you. Diamond coaching package, that is the price, which is perfect for singles. So if you want a one-on-one time with me, then we can definitely deep dive into your past relationship to learn from those, and also open up yourself to be a loving partner again if you would like to attract a new loving partner. If you don't want to attract new loving partner and happy to be single, we can definitely put a stepping stones towards your goals. Whatever your goal is, you want to be single, you want to travel, you want to buy a house, etc., etc. Definitely we can facilitate that for you. So people, let's have a chat and book you in. Please dial 0413 16 16 16, that's my number, or visit my website www.kayangan.com.au and request to have a chat with me. I hope you get a lot out of that, right? And I definitely hope that you get the relationship that you desire. What is it that you desire? You desire to be happy, you desire to be loved, you desire a loving relationship. If that's you, then let's have a chat. Keep well and lots of love.